What's good with the Sauce Squad? It's your boy, Sauce Boy Top, you feel me? Today we got a LA gang leader son being killed by a man in a Halloween mask on Halloween. Do your homework, this shit gets spooky, ski. Do your homework. Make sure you got your grabblies. Make sure you got your loud, you feel me? I got mine, you feel me? Just clean the bongs, ski. We finna get right up into this though, come on.
One of the worst things in life is having to bury your own child. That's pain no parent should ever prepare for. But imagine it being worse. Not only do you lose your kid, but you can't even be there to say goodbye. Not because you don't love him, but because your own choices made you unavailable. You behind them walls, hearing that your baby gone. And there's nothing you can do. You can't hold him, you can't see him, you can't even stand over the casket. At that point, it ain't just guilt, it's torture. It's them what ifs that keep playing in your mind. What if I never took that route? What if I was home? What if I could have stopped it? And that kind of pressure.
And that's how it'll always be, bro. That type of shit gonna always be on your mind when you in the streets, my nigga. Like, what if? Bro, so just don't do it, bro. Just leave it alone off the bat. That's how we gonna get into the video, ski. Just leave it alone.
Eat your spirit alive. I can only imagine. Now, recently I came across a story that hit me hard. Cause this one right here ain't just about the streets. It's about karma, choices, and pain coming full circle. A well-known figure out of California. A man respected, feared, and at times admired. Sat behind bars on a massive federal case when the unthinkable happened. His son gunned down outside a smoke shop, caught on camera, on Halloween. The same city he once controlled through power and fear now became the same place that took his child. Now what's crazy about all this? In the video we once covered, I'll leave the link in the bio, we went over that indictment. We talked about the murder that's in that indictment. Another child of another man who was accused of being gunned down by Big U, according to the Fed.
Do your homework on you killing another nigga kid and then karma coming back full circle and a nigga killing your kid on Halloween, folks. Come on now, bro. On bro grave. Let's just stay out the way, my nigga. Like, that's what I be talking about, bro. Like, look at this nigga right here, bro. This nigga got gray hairs, ski. Look at that shit. This nigga has gray hairs, bro. And he's still in the streets. He was still in the streets, my nigga. I remember hearing about this nigga. I remember hearing this nigga name when Nip died, bro. Back in like 2020, my nigga. I swear to God, bro. I'm not lying to you, my nigga. And he was still like 40 back then.
Crazy how life work, huh? Today we go over this story. We also check out what's the update on Big U's case. Talk about his upbringing, his two sons, the one that made it out, and unfortunately, the one that followed his son's footsteps. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I'm gonna give you no angles. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Before the feds ever came knocking, before the courtrooms and the indictments, this story started with a murder. January 25th, 2021, a cold morning in North Las Vegas. Police discovered the body of a young man shot.
This shit happened in Vegas too? It ain't even happened in LA. Do your homework on you getting touched outside of the city, ski. Do your homework. Fuck the city, outside the state. Vegas ain't in California, ski. That
multiple times and dragged into the desert saying his name, Rayshawn Williams, an aspiring rapper signed to Big U's record label, Unique Music. But see, 5 days earlier, according to this indictment, Rayshawn Williams had recorded a diss song. In it, he mocked Big U, talked about being shot in the face, bragged about a 38 with no trace. To most people, it's just lyrics, but in the streets, that kind of disrespect can get you killed. Now for those who don't know, to give you a little backstory on how that day went down, witnesses say that RW and Big U were at a studio together that night at around 12:37 a.m. When Big U leave the studio, 20 minutes later, his phone goes dark. No GPS, no calls. And then almost an hour later, his phone pings, again near the same studio. That same
nigga, do you think you slick? Nigga, do you think you're slick? You should, bro, you was better off just driving home, dropping your phone off, and then going out without your phone and doing what you was finna do, you feel me? Like, what the fuck do you niggas do? Oh, I'm just power my phone off and just power my phone off and put it in my pocket. Nobody will know. No, nobody will know. I'm gonna just power my phone off and put it in my pocket. I'm gonna get away with the murder, cause I'm the best, you feel me? I'm Big U. Huh. I'm the roughest killer ever. Like, what the fuck be wrong with you niggas, bro? What the fuck do you niggas be thinking?
Same time frame, 48 minutes, is exactly how long it takes to drive from that studio to the desert off I-15 and back. By 2:30 a.m., Big U's back at the studio, drenched in sweat, telling the security guard he just came from the gym. The next morning, RW's body is found.
Nigga, you just came from the gym in the middle of the night. If you don't get your big ass up out of here, nigga, you don't even work out, ski. What the fuck is we talking about? What the fuck? What the fuck is we talking about? Oh, shit, ski, do your homework on me fucking up the video, ski, my bad. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Fuck you talking about?
And back by 2:30 a.m., Big U's back at the studio, drenched in sweat, telling the security guard he just came from the gym. The next morning, RW's body is found, shot in the face, no shell casings, just like he rapped it. Nobody got arrested. It would seem nobody talked about it except RW's family. But that murder, that one act, would come back years later to open a much bigger door. Since that day between then and
always how it go, bro. That's always how it go.
2024 would seem just like another street killing, sparked something way bigger. Behind the scenes.
Bro, it's cause it be one body, and then they look into it and they find one thing, and then that one thing linked back to another body, and they're like, oh shit. We got an enterprise.
Means the FBI and the Los Angeles Gang Task Force started watching. They weren't just looking at one death, they were tracing a pattern. Over the next few years, they gathered phone taps, GPS data, and wire transfers. They talked to a witness, some from the streets, some from the industry, and little by little, they picture formed. The feds say Big U had been running a network they called the Big U Enterprise, a combination of muscle, money, and manipulation. They allege he extorted rappers, athletes, and even Hollywood producers under something known as the check-in system. According to them, everyone coming to LA who didn't check in risked being robbed, pressed, or publicly humiliated. And at the
nigga, fuck you.
Same time, they say it's non-profit developing options. The same group meant that.
Check in, ski. What the fuck I'm gonna check in with you for? I'm about to be in Calabasas, nigga. The fuck? I'm not going to Crenshaw. Yeah. Fuck you talking about, nigga? I'm not going over there, bro. Ain't nothing over there for niggas. Like, I don't know what the fuck be wrong with y'all. Y'all ass be so damn delusional and fucked up in the head. Talking about check-in. Even if I wanted to, nigga, I could pull up there. You don't own the area, bro. You're broke. Ski, you're broke. Show me a property on that block that you own. Show me a property on this block that you own. Do you own one of these palm trees, nigga? No. Nigga, I'll go climb the tree if I want to. Nigga.
Was being used to move money, pay off associates, and hide illegal earnings. Now, of course, in a previous video, we later elaborated on who the victims were in the indictment. Of course, I'll leave the link in the bio. But on wiretaps, Big U can be heard bragging about,
"Cause I'm the roughest, toughest killer, and if you don't check in with me, I will show you how tough I am." Ah! That's how you niggas be sounding, bro. You niggas be sounding so damn.
Quote, being a hunter of the rolling 60s, talking about having paperwork on people, meaning he knew who was cooperating with police. The feds started tying everything together. The murders, the robbery, the fake charities, and even that 2021 Vegas killing.
LA, that's one of the cities you got to be on point.
Well,
like,
no, bro,
you gotta be like, especially with it being so political and the politics out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one spot I don't play. Like,
they said it's more dangerous.
You gotta be on point in LA, ski. If you finna be out there in like downtown, I say you gotta be on point in downtown. You gotta be on point in all of Compton, of course. You feel me? All of Compton, all down there, all of East LA, pretty much anywhere but like fucking Hollywood and Calabasas, and even there, depending on who you are, you still gotta be on point, ski. Cause we seen it. We just, you feel me? We done reacted to that video too. Dirk dumbass sent his killers all the way down there to fucking to motherfucking LA. Killed that nigga Lil Pop in Hollywood, ski. So even out there, bro, you low-key gotta be on point depending on what you got.
This is what I'm telling you, bro. 3 o'clock in the...
For real, bro, the best thing to do is just stay out the way. Nigga, especially on nights like Halloween and shit, bro, just either go out with your girls, ski, and just go trick-or-treating, or go take your kids out, or you feel me? Or go like Halloween dinner or something like that, you feel me? Or go, you feel me? A little like outside date, like a little like date at the park or something. But you don't gotta go to no Halloween parties. You don't gotta, what the fuck is we doing, bro? That shit too stupid. Niggas die, gang. Like
afternoon and 3 o'clock in the morning.
The first time I ever went to LA, I went out there to shoot the party video.
Word.
Right.
They knew what time I landed. They knew what hotel I was at before I landed. Listen, bro, the first time I go out there, so flying with TIG, Fly was like, man, we gotta go pull up on Big U. So we're going to Crenshaw High School, but he got the football kids out there. So okay, I know Crenshaw the Bruce side. When we first pull up, I see him and Wack talking, and in my mind, I'm like, I thought it's blood versus Crip. These niggas sitting here talking, having a conversation. Right. So my mind fucked up. This is my first time going out there. He was like,
that's how it go, bro, because it be niggas bigger. Niggas be, I don't want to say niggas be acting like they bigger than the politics, but niggas be so big in the world outside of the gang politics. Niggas have shit to offer each other, so nigga, you feel me? And the niggas ain't,
yeah, man, we knew what time.
Wack ain't never killed none of Big U's homies. Big U ain't never killed none of Wack's homies, so they don't got nothing to, you feel me? Nothing to beef over. And I guarantee you, you feel me, wherever Wack from, probably don't beef with the 60s, bro. So.
I was like, oh yeah, this shit different. He was like, yo, you over there, you in the hotel room, then what you call to get your bag, ain't your driver? I was like, oh yeah, this shit different. So at the same time, I say that to say, that checking in should be real. So, cause like, I kid you not, my word, what y'all say, word to mother? Word to mother.
we don't say that anymore.
My bad, but like, to let you know I ain't playing, I ain't paid no money. All he wanted me to do was just take pictures with the kids, the football kids, and it be little shit like that. Like niggas be thinking check-in, oh, you got to pay. They just want you to show the community like you're still able to be reached. You know what I'm saying? So after that I went out there that time, I ain't never had no problems from that first time. You know what I mean? No problem.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that, you feel me? But a nigga not about to extort me into showing the community I could be reached. The fuck? The fuck is we talking about, bro? Kiss my ass, nigga. Kiss my ass.
Right. Even when I go out, I still got my dudes I check in with, hey bro, I'm here, bro. If I need anything, you know what I'm saying? Woo. But that shit protocol, man. Even when I come out here, I got my dudes I call. That's everywhere. Right. You know what I mean? I done been in a lot of these spots more than one time, bro. I've been doing this shit for 10 years, so a lot of these spots I done been to 3 or 4 times, so I've accumulated friends, like niggas I fuck with, like, I feel like you my brother. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna make sure I'm straight. You know what I mean? So, man, we can't never let our guard down, bro. A city.
Fast forward to March 17, 2025, and the hammer finally drops. The Department of Justice unsealed a 107-page federal complaint against Big U and 7 other alleged members of the circuit. The charges read like a movie script: RICO conspiracy, Hobbs Act robbery, human trafficking, fraud, and tax evasion. In that same indictment, the murder of RW, the Vegas rapper who dissed him.
I want to say something, bro. I want to say something real quick. All this shit is high. I'm so motherfucking high, my eyeballs itch. I'm gonna just let that.
It was officially listed as part of the Racketeering Acts. The feds called it a message killer, meant to protect the organization's image through fear. They even accused Henley of ordering security footage to be destroyed from the studio, coaching witnesses to stay quiet and intimidating anyone who might talk. For years, he'd been seen as a community mentor, getting city grants, speaking at schools, organizing youth sports. But now, the government was calling in all of the front, saying he'd been using his community as a cover for organized crime. Not to mention,
cause he probably has. His dumb ass sound like he has with the check-in shit and what Rich Homie Quan was saying. It sound like he has, bro. It sound like he was on some spooky shit. To where if you don't check in, yeah, we gonna come touch you. We gonna come. Oh, whoa. No Diddy shit. We gonna come get something done to you, Ski. We gonna come. You feel me? But
that same draft for the year he got arrested, his son would get drafted to the San Diego Chargers, living out his childhood dreams. The same first and last name, except this time, senior in the headlines with the feds. It was a moment of shock. Someone once viewed as a savior of South Central, now painted as his biggest manipulator.
To being a longtime leader of the Rolling 60s Crips gang, Eugene Henley Jr. has become known in recent years for his charity work to reduce gang violence. Now the FBI is accusing him of running a criminal enterprise that committed a series of crimes, including a murder back in 2021. NBC4's Alex Rozier live with details you see for the first time and only on 4. Alex.
Michael, Big U is in federal custody right now. Prosecutors say they have probable cause to believe that he killed a man in Las Vegas in 2021, then dragged his body into the desert. Today I learned the man killed is closely connected to Big U's family.
When did you ever really learn how to play the drum?
Eugene Henley Jr.'s podcast, seen here on YouTube, is one of many ways he made his name.
It's season 2 of Checking In.
Henley Jr., known as Big U, interviewed celebrities.
The big homie. Yes, sir.
And he's run a charity and music label. But the feds say he's also a longtime leader of the Rolling.
His ass look crazy. His ass look like a psycho. I ain't even gonna lie.
60s Crips street gang. And now he's in custody for racketeering crimes that include the murder of rapper Rayshawn Williams. Court papers say Williams, seen here on Instagram, was an artist for Big U's label Unique Music. And in 2021, prosecutors say Williams wrote a song, quote, dissing Big U. Documents say Big U then kidnapped and murdered Williams in Las Vegas in retaliation for perceived disrespect.
What the fuck? Yeah, so he dissed me in a song, right? So I kidnapped him and killed him. How the fuck do that sound, bro? You're 40, bro. You're about 40. You're pushing 40, gang. You have 2 kids that are grown, gang. Fuck a nigga dissing you in a song, gang. Get some money, gang.
But before Williams was a rapper, he was a wide receiver for Crenshaw High School. The day after he was killed, the football program announced his death in this post on Instagram, saying in part, quote, he was a special guy to all of us. And not only did he play for Crenshaw, the wide receiver was teammates with Big U's son, Deion Henley. This LA Times video shows Henley throwing a pass to Williams. Deion Henley is now a linebacker for the LA Chargers. In 2023, the Times wrote a story about him with the headline, conceived in prison, Deion Henley was born into the dangerous world of his dad, who put him on a path to the NFL. Deion's quoted in the article saying, it's one heck of an origin story, adding, you know how they talk about anti-heroes, the people who are the bad guys, but they really aren't? That's my dad. But now his dad, Big U, is back in custody, and the feds say he's connected to a number of crimes.
Nigga, your dad is a monster.
The murder of his son's high school teammate, Rayshawn Williams.
Now, since then, Big U had told the court he doesn't have enough money to hire a new lawyer and that he's representing himself.
You see what I be talking about, bro? These niggas be broke. Get some motherfucking money, Ski. You don't got no motherfucking money, but you got enough energy to go out and kill a nigga, kidnap and kill a nigga for dissing you in a song, but you don't got enough energy to go out and get some money.
High-profile RICO trial after his lawyer asked to withdraw. His attorney, Hernandez, cited a breakdown in communication and trust while
starting to think niggas part of the LGBTQ community. Ski niggas just want to beef with niggas all day.
Requesting to get off the case. The attorney-client relationship has deteriorated to the point where continued representation would be unfair to both the client and the court, Hernandez stated in his filing. This comes after the U.S. District Judge had pushed his trial date back a full year till May of 2026. Prosecutors have requested more time to review a massive amount of evidence they had compiled. They claim to have over 20,000 intercepted audio calls.
Damn,
they also say
20,000?
Enforcement reports search warrants and returns, criminal history documents, recordings, and photographs.
Well, Big U is representing himself.
Yep.
His attorney, Arturo Hernandez, cited a breakdown in communication and trust while requesting to get off of the case. The attorney-client relationship has deteriorated to the point where continued representation would be unfair to both the client and the court. And Big U has told the court he doesn't have enough money to hire a new lawyer. But you can get a court-appointed attorney if you can't afford a lawyer.
It's the Fed, so I don't really want to speak out of turn, but I believe I'm talking to some people that did some Fed time. They still charge you hourly, even with the court appointed. This is what they're telling me. I don't know if
okay, so it is possible to get a court-appointed attorney in a federal case if you cannot afford one. The Sixth Amendment.
They be railroading niggas. You gotta pay for a public defender in a Fed case, bro?
To the U.S. Constitution guarantees the right to counsel in serious criminal prosecutions. Doesn't say anything about money here.
But it also doesn't say anything about they guarantee free counsels. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of shit the government be doing, bro. I'm just
After
saying.
speaking with...
They have to assess your financial situation. If you qualify, the court will appoint an attorney from a panel of attorneys or a federal defender office. I don't see anything about money.
After speaking with Eddie Boy, 600, and Eddie Boy is Code D from the 90s.
Okay.
Where they did all that. Eddie Boy got like 32 years, he got like 24. After speaking with Eddie Boy, he said he believes that Big U wants to get all those documents to see who really was informing on him. Rather than...
What the fuck do you want those documents for, bro? This is what I be talking about. His ass is broke. Broke. B-R-O-K-E. And in federal jail, ski. And still worried about who's snitching on him.
Information led to arrest or not, or a charge or not. If it's a dude that got pulled over at midnight, asked a question and pointed the finger at Big U, any possibilities, I think he wants to see that. He wants to know if it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 dudes, right, that was maybe giving up information on him over a period of time.
Everybody
Why?
on your ass.
Because they think he want to use that as a reason to say, well, y'all got out on me, I'm going to get out on y'all to save myself.
Yeah, but you can't really represent yourself in a trial. Even lawyers who get charged with crimes will get lawyers to represent them.
Sometime in there, it's 26,000 pages of wiretaps, 46,000 pages of evidence. I think somewhere in there, I think after he sees what he wants to see, because he felt like the attorney is just going to address the 43 counts. Big U want to see the dude that got pulled over at midnight and said, yeah, I heard Big U might have had something to do with that. Although it didn't lead to a count. He wants to see these things. I think it'll get to a point where he'll say, hey, man, this is overwhelming. I need legal. I don't know if he can do that. I don't know. But we do know that he absolutely wants to know who, if any, gave up statements or information on him.
But just when the same things couldn't get worse, Halloween, October 31st, 2025, life spin the block. When Big U sat in federal custody, waiting to fight for his freedom, tragedy struck again.
Okay, so this is when his son passed away.
His son was shot and killed outside a smoke shop in California. A spokesman from the Los Angeles Police Department stated that the officers were dispatched to the intersection of 69th Street in South LA at around 11:11 p.m. for a shooting call. The victim, described as a 34-year-old black male, walked up to the suspect vehicle in a Halloween mask when an unknown suspect or suspects shot at him. The LAPD spokesperson confirmed.
Do your homework on your ass walking up on you in a Halloween mask on Halloween like Michael Myers and letting it rip, ski. This shit is getting spooky. Huh? The fuck is we talking about?
Suspects then fled in an unknown direction. The department spokesperson added that the victim was pronounced dead at the scene, identified as Jabari Baby Huey Henley.
Blue rag, the balls in a pair of Gucci. I got the 1245, I'm calling my groupies. In the trash. Up the booth, old dog and nice tube. I seen too many movies, and now I want... Y'all want to sign too, Grimy? Look at these two dudes, Huey and Nipsey Hussle. On the block.
What is that, girl? What you filming on? That's
I'm on Instagram. On Instagram. Looking up. He said, "God."
All these niggas broke with no money in their pocket. You see what I'm saying?
They got it.
Bunch of grown ass men broke with no money.
Ain't nothing. I look.
Standing on a block they don't own in front of a house they pay rent for and they don't own it. Talking about some Huey and Nipsey. I respect Nip to the fullest, bro. But Nip will tell you himself at this time he was doing dumb shit. If he was still alive, R.I.P. But he would tell you out of his own mouth. He was on bunk at this time, bro.
Well known Crip got killed tonight. He has one son that plays for the Chargers, and one son that does not. And I don't know which son it was that got killed. I think it's the son who doesn't play for the Chargers.
The same man once accused of ordering violence according to the feds, now lost his own child to it. Caught on camera, same streets,
Bro,
same site.
That's how this shit come back around, Ski. That shit go to show you what goes around comes around.
No matter how strong your name is, no matter how respected you are, you can't out-control karma. You can't outrun the consequences that come back to your doorstep. From Crenshaw to Vegas to the federal courthouse, this story reads like a modern-day tragedy. A man who built his own reputation off respect and fear and end up living the very pain he caused. And the truth is, fam, this one ain't about picking sides or judging who real or fake. It's about understanding that everything we do, every move, every decision, come back around. When you choose power over peace, when you build empires on pain, eventually that pain finds its way home. And if you really think about it, maybe that's the real definition of karma. As we head out of here, we do want to say rest in peace to every victim we talked about in this story. Love and condolences to you guys' families.
No, for sure. We gonna give a moment of silence for him, you feel me? Alright, Ski. What I am gonna say though, bro, I'm gonna leave y'all off with some game. Game real fast though, bro. Y'all asses need to stay out the streets, get some money, bro. Start a YouTube channel. Look. Start a YouTube. Go get you a. All right, look. Go to DHgate or go to like Alibaba or some shit, or just go get some replica shit. Flip it. Fucking save up $500. Go get you a budget computer. Get a desk, a monitor, a chair, a green screen. And go react to some videos or tell your story. Especially if you a street nigga, bro. Tell your story. React to videos and tell your story in the middle of it, bro. It's easy, bro. People want to hear this shit, bro. You don't have to be a drill artist. You don't have to be all banged out till you 40 years old and now you locked up in the feds and now you dying and this is what you hearing.
FBI, open
You don't gotta do it, my nigga. You don't. So I say that to say this, Sauce Squad. Be better than that, bro. Don't be like these niggas on this video, bro. Don't be like them. You feel me? You don't want to be like this. All this shows me is that you're broke and you have no money in your pocket. So any nigga that has a little bit of money, all this shows is that you're broke and you have no money in your pocket, my nigga, and you have nothing to lose. Because if you had something to lose, you wouldn't be standing out there. That's why Nip was standing out there, because Nip wasn't Nip at the time. He wasn't the Nip we all know. That nigga was, at that time, that nigga was still banging. I'm pretty sure his name was like Baby Thundercat or some shit like that. That nigga was still Baby Thundercat, Ski. What the fuck is we talking about? But I'm going to just leave y'all off on that note. Come on now. And if I made you laugh once or twice, make sure to drop that, you feel me, drop that like on the video. You feel me? If I kicked you some real game, made you think about some real shit, make sure to subscribe. If I made you laugh, make sure to subscribe. We drop every day. You feel me? We always gonna have something to watch over here on the Sauce channel. You feel me? Join the Sauce Squad. We out.